What if your art could capture the energy of transformation, resilience, and renewal? Welcome to the Lunar New Year. I'm Lori, and we will be celebrating the powerful energies of the wood snake through neurographic art. The Lunar New Year marks a time of new beginnings, transformation, and renewal. In the year of the wood snake, this creative and growth-oriented energy is channeled into adaptability and wisdom, encouraging us to approach challenges with both resourcefulness and resilience. So let's explore how to set meaningful intentions and create art that reflects growth, resilience, and the infinite cycles of life. Before we begin drawing, let's take a moment to reflect and set our intentions. I recommend and will be using journaling to connect with the energy of the Lunar New Year and the wood snake, both powerful symbols of renewal and transformation. What I want you to do is take a deep breath and ask yourself, what in your life wants to transform? Please choose one of the many ideas that you have to focus on. Once you have settled on what to transform, I want you to take a moment and we're going to create 2 lists. For list number 1, I want you to ask yourself, what gifts and resources do I already have within me? Write a list of gifts and strengths you bring to this moment, skills, talents, or inner qualities that feel meaningful. For example, creativity, compassion, adaptability. For our second list, we're going to look at our outcomes or desires. Next, we'll think about what you want to manifest in this new cycle. What do you hope to achieve, experience in the coming year? So write a list of outcomes such as personal growth, emotional healing, or new opportunities. For example, a stronger connection with creativity, inner peace, or reaching a career goal. These 2 lists, both our gifts and our outcomes, represent the energy flowing through us, what we already hold and what we're moving towards. So now let's bring this energy to life in our neurographic art. So start by drawing a neurographic line from the bottom to the top of your paper. This symbolizes reaching toward the energy of the wood snake. Our second line goes from top to bottom, and we're going to draw in all of the energy the snake is offering. And both lines are acting to create the outer borders of our snake. And I encourage you to let the lines flow organically, because there's no wrong way to do this. So next we want to place our resources and our gifts on the inside of our snake, representing what's inside of us that we're bringing to our transformation. Let your circles be varied in size and appropriate to the thought of that particular gift that you're wanting to bring forward. These circles symbolize your core strength that you hold within yourself, and they are seeds for your transformation. In many cultures, the snake is a guardian of hidden wisdom and power, and these circles are like little treasures within you, waiting to radiate outwards into your life. Now my snake is telling me that it has more to give and wants to share more information. So I am capturing that energy by adding another neurographic line. As I'm drawing the lines, I actually want to spontaneously move those lines outward and connect what's going on inside myself to the outer world. So I encourage you just to follow your instincts and let the lines flow where they want to. So now we'll start the rounding process. We're going to soften the edges where the lines intersect. And this step represents integrating and bringing harmony to all the pieces of our life to create unity. So just like the cycles of the moon and the circular infinite shape of the Ouroboros, or the snake that consumes its tail, the rounding reminds us that all things are interconnected. Our beginnings become endings and transition then again to beginnings. And it includes everything that goes on in between. Now let's add the outcomes that we created earlier in our list to our paper. We're going to place circles that represent each one of those outcomes that we're looking to achieve. And of course, after we've placed our circles, we want to go back and round and integrate and really connect them to the energy of our snake. This step is energizing our transformation and putting our desires out into the world. So now we're going to place a base layer of color, and in doing so we're going to choose our colors very intentionally. So for example, I want you to choose a color that feels meaningful to you. So greens represent the wood element, or bringing with it the growth and flexibility of green. Browns are connected to the wood snake's grounded and growing nature, or that really base level grounded foundation that we are all seeking. While golds and yellows might add a sense of prosperity or renewal, things of that nature. Reds, a lot of energy. Blues, a lot of emotion. So choose your colors wisely and start placing them on your drawing. Light layers, because we'll be able to deepen the layers to create depth and shadow later. So the snake's quiet, observant nature aligns with resilience and careful planning. So while we're adding color, we're actually nurturing our intentions for 2025. This energy encourages introspection and deliberate action. Pair that with the wood element and it suggests both adapting to circumstances and thriving in them, all while we're finding ways to keep ourselves rooted to a firm foundation and grow towards our goals. Remember, every line and color choice is an act of renewal, infusing your artwork with the energy of transformation. So now it's time to place those universal energy lines, the lines that flow and represent the energy of the universe that moves through our drawing. These lines are generally a little thicker than our other lines that we've previously used, so that we can really focus the attention to them. And of course, after we get the lines placed, we're going to go back and round anywhere a sharp angle has been created by the line crossing. Now these energy lines can follow lines that you already have on the paper, or you can place them wherever you feel is appropriate. There is no right or wrong here. So now it's time to go in and put some of the details and deepening into our drawing. I'm just going to use my colored pencils and keep it really simple, adding layers of color, deepening, and making things more pronounced in areas, quieting other areas down. So I'm going to put on some quiet music and let you just enjoy. If you have any questions for me as I work through this process, please drop them in the comments. I'd love to take a look and be very happy to answer them for you. So as I'm finishing up, I really like how the colors are looking. But one of the things I want to do is use an odorless mineral spirits, or OMS, to help dissolve the wax base and oils of the colored pencil. It gives the drawing a more painterly appearance in its finished. All you need to do is tap a light bit of that odorless mineral spirit on a paintbrush that you use exclusively with the odorless mineral spirits, and go ahead and move it into the areas where you would like to smooth the lines, smooth the painting type look for the drawing. As our time is drawing to a close, I invite you to look at your finished drawing. Take a moment to reflect. I always like to take a few minutes and journal about my insights. The circles represent your gifts, the lines symbolize the path your energy takes, and the colors bring it all to life. The Lunar New Year really invites us to step into a new cycle with courage and intention, just as the wood snake teaches us to shed what no longer serves and embrace transformation. Thank you for joining me in this creative celebration of the Lunar New Year and the wood snake. If you enjoyed this process, please give the video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. It truly helps get the algorithm to move it out so more people can see it and enjoy. I would also love if you'd share your artwork in the comments or tag me in a post that you make on social media. Let's make 2025 a year of transformation, growth, and creativity. Thanks for being here, and I'll see you next time.